Hey, I'm Cornelis. Welcome to Your Band is a Business, the place where I discuss the day-to-day realities of being an independent musician. This is my weekly update. Well, it's mostly weekly. I had to skip last week because I was busy with a whole bunch of other things and there wasn't that much to talk about in terms of what I was doing around music. So I thought I would give you an update today, show you what's going on Spotify for me, and talk about the next things that I'm working on. So first of all, Spotify, 145 listeners over the past 28 days, which is really good. At one point I reached 147, so I'm getting close to 150 monthly listeners. And if you look at the bottom here, you can see here in the previous period I had 99 listeners. So if you've been following me, you will know that this summer I reached 100 monthly listeners at one point. So it says here 46.5% increase compared to compared to the previous period, so almost 50%. That's really good. The only thing that is maybe a bit worrying, well, it's not worrying, it's kind of a weakness at the moment, is that about a third of the listeners come from one playlist. So potentially if for some reason I get removed from that playlist, then I could see a drop of down to about 100 monthly listeners. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and it's an incentive for me to see if I can be added to some more playlists. Now this growth has been steady over the past couple of weeks, maybe the entire summer, and that is the playlist. It's down to the social media activity that I've been doing. So I've been posting a lot on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. As well as that, I've been performing at open mics, of course, and I always meet people that enjoy my music, so I get to tell them that they can listen to it online. So I'm sure all of those things are contributing, but with marketing, the question is always, okay, which channel is the most important? And that's always really hard to figure out. But the things I'm doing are sustainable. I like performing shows. I like meeting people at shows. I'm happy to keep doing the social media thing, and and I need to see if I can get added to some more playlists. And in the meantime, I'm also promoting my own playlist, which is a playlist for indie rock bands based in London. So I'm running some ads for that, where I'm spending about £2 a day or £3 a day, something like that. So what is that, $5, something like that. And basically a couple of my songs are included on that playlist, and I'm sending people to that, and that is for the listens, for the streams, but also to feed the algorithms with some data to associate myself as an artist with other bands and artists in London that are in a similar genre. So I'm doing that for those reasons. Okay, so what else am I doing at the moment? Well, I have booked 2 shows for September, 2 solo shows. So I'm looking forward to that. Those will be shows where I'm going to be playing at least half an hour. So it's a longer set compared to what I would do at an open mic night. So that's great. And that will put me in front of a captured audience, as it were, because those are gigs where I'm supporting one of the gigs I'll be supporting a friend of mine who has an album launch, so there's going to be a whole bunch of people there to watch him, and I'm going to be supporting him, so I'll be introduced to his audience, which is great. And as well as that, I'm working on my next single. There's been a delay because I hired a trumpet player to provide some parts, and he wasn't able to get those parts to me until yesterday. So yesterday he delivered the final parts, and I forwarded those to the mixing engineer, and hopefully it won't be too long before he has some initial mixes and we can have our back and forth and get down to a final mix. So I was hoping to release that song this August, but it's being pushed back, so it's more than likely it will be the third well, it'll likely be the fourth week of September, so the end of September. And I'm currently wondering whether to release that on Wednesday or Friday. Now, normally I release songs on Wednesday because there's less competition from other artists, but I'm wondering if I should switch to Friday for this one time and then potentially put some advertising money behind it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you release music on Fridays or other days? Have you tried putting some money into ads to promote your song on the release day or the first week? Because yeah, from what I've seen, there's if you put enough money behind a song in the first week, then you can trigger some of the algorithms like Discover Weekly and that kind of stuff. And I'm wondering if it's worth it for me to do that with this song, not just because of the song itself, but also because of the back catalogue that I have now, so that when people hear this song, they're very, I imagine they will, if they like it, they will like 2 or 3 of the other songs that I've released already. So that's a consideration as well. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about that, what your strategy is when it comes to promoting your music in the first week or the first month. So yeah, gigs, new music, and then after that I've got more songs to release. I want to release at least one more song before the end of the year. I'm not sure about, so that would mean a song in September, this one, and then the one after that would be in November. So I don't think I'll squeeze another song in December. I think the next one will have to come out in the next year. And I also want to organize some band gigs because I haven't had a band gig for a while, so that's something that I'm looking into as well. If you're in London and you know anybody that books bands, indie rock bands in London, then let me know in the comments. Okay, that's my update, just a quick one. Let me know what you are up to, what you are doing to promote your music, what you've got on the horizon. Are you releasing new music? Are you putting on a show? Let me know. Share it with everyone in the community, and we can all help each other grow our music careers. Okay, that's it for today. I'll speak to you guys next time.